What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I've been looking for videos online on how to change the tail light assembly on my 2014 Cadillac XDS. This is the livery trim or model, whatever it's called, and I couldn't find any like good videos. I found other videos with like the SRX ATS, but you know, it was a little different, and nobody really went into details on what type of tools to use to, like, you know, actually get the job done. So I try to figure it out on my own. I also figure out how to actually change my the spark plugs on my own. Well, I was able to change the front three, but the other three in the back are difficult to reach. So I'm gonna do that at a later time, but I changed the front. If anybody wants to see a video on that, let me know in the comment section. If you have a Cadillac XDS from 2013 and up, I think they're basically the same. Well, anyway, but I'm gonna show you guys how I figure it out. It took me a couple of hours at first because I'm not a mechanic. I don't have any experience in engineering or anything like that. I did a little bit of mechanical engineering in high school, but that was it. I mean, a little bit of automotive in high school, but that was it. I didn't go any further than that. But you know, if you're a handy person, you know how to work with your hand. Nothing is difficult. It's like, you know. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that real quick. All right. You don't have to disconnect your battery to get this job done. I didn't have to. Just turn off your car. You don't have to like disconnect the battery. You're not gonna get any light on the dash because of that. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. I already did it, but I'm gonna like redo it, like to show you guys from scratch how I did it, because I don't see a lot of videos on my specific car. I don't see a lot of videos out there explaining how to get this stuff done. It was difficult for me, and it took me like 2 hours because I was doing it the hard way instead of just doing it the smart way. So let's get this done. How to disassemble and assemble the tail light or brake light assembly on the 2014 Cadillac XDS. Oh, one more thing. Make sure your car is not running. Just turn off the car. That's it. Just turn off the engine. Okay, let's get this going. Sorry guys about the dirty trunk. I'll clean that up later. But for the purpose of this video, I just leave it as it is. Doesn't matter. This is the old assembly that was broken. It had like water in it. I don't know how rainwater got into it, but there's some water got into it and it wasn't working no more. But anyway, first thing you're gonna need to do is remove the carpet in the back. As for me, it was easy to remove that carpet because somebody had already worked on the car before I even bought the car. So just pull that over to the side. There's two 8mm bolts, like tiny little bolts, that's holding up the tail light. You just got to remove them right there. There's one up and there's one down there. You're gonna need a ratchet with a 8mm tool right there. Sorry guys, I'm not a mechanic, so I'm doing the best I could do. So what you're gonna do is hook that onto your ratchet, unscrew those two little bolts. They're easy to come out. All you got to do is like turn it a couple of times, and you could just literally unscrew it with your fingers, and you know, and get that off. As you see in the video, I'm using my hands. It's easy to get it that way than because there's not enough room for me to literally keep going back and forth. But yeah, follow the same procedure with the first screw, and literally just use your finger to take it out. And once you take out those two screws, the tail light just comes off like that. You don't need to struggle, because I was struggling with this because I didn't know at first, but I figured it out. And all you got to do is unhook the the wiring harness that's hooked up to the assembly. Just press down. There's a little clip and it comes out, and all you got to do is turn the tail light assembly to take it off, just like that, and that's it. And the same thing, put it back in and turn it in to lock it in. And once you lock it in, you plug the wiring harness back on to the new one, and that's it. Like, it's that simple. You know, a lot of times we think things like this are complicated because this is not something we do, but it was pretty easy. At first I thought it was complicated, but it wasn't. So just put the screws back, you know, and hook everything back up, and you're basically good to go. Here is the end result. Now you have a working brake light or tail light, and that was pretty simple. That was pretty easy. Anybody could do this, doesn't matter who you are. It's very easy and simple. I hope this video was able to help somebody, but here's a little clip of my car at night. If this video helped you in any way, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate it very well. Everybody who watch, who subscribe, who comment, I appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.